Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It's Monday. Time for some magic. And gonna keep going in Marvel here. We've got just a few weeks before it's probably popped up a couple times in here. Our Hobbit release that is 3 weeks? 2 weeks. Mastery expires in 14 days. Okay, yeah. So 2 weeks in a day. Coming around. So we're coming around the bend on the end of Marvel here. So go to have some see if we can't call up Doom. Yeah. That's kind of the plan for today. So hope you're all doing well. I've been having a good time with this draft format. I don't think it's my favorite of the last year, but it's certainly like stronger than I expected it to. We gotta fill. We gotta find some fill. Hobbit is in a really weird spot because Hobbit is another small set release. It's like we have 7 sets in the year, but because of like small set releases, it's like not as big as 7 full. Next year, of the 6 major releases on next year, none of those are small. We only know the 3 magic sets, Noctis, Kamigawa, Titanfall, Titan. I always think Titanfall. So, okay, I'm talking about Titanfall as the name that I think of with Kamigawa, which it's not. It's and like you might think, oh, that's Breach. Thank you, Titan Breach. You might think that's like me thinking about the video game, but actually, what it is that Titanfall was the name of a Netrunner cycle. I don't actually know if it was called that externally. It 23 seconds is what I think of it actually as like externally, where there was a 23-second period where like access to this particular bank was breached, and the fallout from that. So, hi, thanks for the raid. Right at the start here, sitting here thinking about Netrunner right before we jump in and see if we can't find Doom. Watched a lot of Tokon over the weekend, and so I've been in a good Doom mood. Doom's look in Tokon is so good. He's got like the fur cape that makes me think of the Faram set from Dark Souls 2. And the Faram set from Dark Souls 2 is exquisite. Oh, Doc, thanks for the raid as well. Hello, everybody. Good timing for y'all. If you're here, we're just going to be starting up a draft. So hopefully you stick around, follow how things are going. You can always follow, how we do things here, 7 Central. But yeah.
And I mean, hey, it makes perfect sense for me to raid into when talking about the Faram set from Dark Souls 2.
It's such
number 1 Dark Souls 2 likers.
It's such a good set. It's the box art armor for a reason.
You know, I'm not super fond of bar boots normally, which is the kind of helmet where it's got the T-shaped visor and all of that. But I do really like how the Faram set looks, specifically with it.
Yeah. Recently watched a friend play through Dark Souls 2 end of line, no subtitle. Which was also a very fun adventure, having not seen Not Scholar in some time. A lot of things I'm like, oh, this is how this should go, and it's like, no. We do that as a prank on you later. But yeah, thanks everybody for the raids. Thanks for showing up. If you want to catch more, again, watch more drafts and things I end up doing, stick around following. But here we're gonna see if we can't find Doom. It's something I've wanted to do in this draft format. Is not just Doom, but like specifically like the black aligned villain stuff is something I don't think I've actually like played with.
You've done black villains in that you've played black villains, but you have not done black like villains the plan.
Right. Yeah, the black-white list we had a number of villains and a little bit of synergies on it with like Crossbones, but none of the like.
But weirdly, that was actually a black-white equipment setup is what you were doing there.
Doom and Phil team up with Thunderbolt Conspiracy. That is a black card that'd work. Thunderbolt Conspiracy with Doom, so you can redoom, double Doom. But no, like watching Tokon Doom has been excellent. So. Got an Aegis Reflector, got some beams, got a gun. We don't have an 8th.
Giving Aegis Reflector to Dr. Doom feels like a war crime.
Yeah, Madam Mask is the card I always associate with specifically the like villain connive stuff, but there's a couple other cards that are the main enablers that keep the connive stuff going. So there's also a few other when like in the weeks getting up to a new set release, they do a couple like odds and ends cube stuff and things. They've got a rotating like I think it's called planar cube, where it has a focus on a specific plane.
Harbinger of the Seas.
Okay, that's not a limited card, sadly. But this is a bonus Merfolk for the Merfolk Haver. Super Adaptoid.
Equal to the number of legendary creatures. That's really easy.
That's really easy. Okay. Choose another creature. If it has haste, put haste. Oh! This steals counter or keywords. Okay.
Interesting.
Like not steals them, but like haste, flying, first strike, double strike, death touch, indestructible, lifelink menace, reach, trample, vigilance. And also like very easy to have Super Adaptoid be like a 3/2. Like
is the Super Adaptoid's first secret identity and first name Audric? I wonder.
But yeah,
also shout outs to Hawkeye's Bow, a
friend.
Pretty strong card in a lot of circumstances, it turns out.
Yeah, this leaves us very open to a lot of directions, right? Like we can do kind of whatever we want with that. Black Widow is actually a really strong card with this because we could steal Death Touch, Menace, First Strike.
True, yeah.
Ooh.
Wait, no, hold on.
Yeah, on attack.
So the timing on this specifically is actually really hard because it's on attack, it chooses another target creature.
Well, it's on enter as well.
Yeah, so
we'd
the
have
way
to,
that
like,
you'd have to do this is you'd have to swing with one creature with Black Widow on the field first, then play Super Adaptoid and steal the keywords from it.
Okay. Pet Avengers is also another one with some good keywords to roll in.
Reach Vigilance, yeah.
I'm gonna try it.
First Strike is really important to get onto Super Adaptoid, I think, given that it has 2 toughness, and that's never changing.
Yeah. Political Triumph is a good thing for us to stick on. Just in white in general, this is a card that, like, the low cost of this makes it work, because, like, even late game, if you draw this, you, like, yeah, it is a pretty lame draw for a little bit, but the Scry helps feed into your late game. Like, if you're in a top deck scenario, you'll keep finding gas, and soon enough it pops. Burrow Backup is nice. Red Room Recruit is like, this is like good level filler in my mind. Decoy
There's
Play.
interaction with just conniving in general that it,
I I'd also like to note lightning strike and shield deployment drone as like powerful things in secondary colors.
Yeah,
Flying, obviously, a good thing for Adaptoid.
in a way, actually, passing those is a good thing for us, though, because it's going to, tell people to pick into those colors, I think.
Okay.
Swordsman.
Swordsman. Security officer. Punishing Punch is probably the other powerful thing in here. There's also just like Fisk Tower. Obviously, I don't have to commit to like we should keep an eye out on these colors. I know I'm passing up a little bit, pieces in other colors. It's something I should.
We're definitely forcing a little bit, but
yeah,
not too much.
Well, keeping that in mind.
Dead.
This is can Super Adaptoid steal indestructible? Yes, it can. Oh, hello.
So Stolen Stark Tech is really good with it.
Hold on. Because if we can steal indestructible...
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's easy to do. You just have to pre-combat it. Okay. Okay. No, this is good plans. This card has worked out, like, fine. There's a number of removal spells.
You did also pick Swordsman, it's worth noting, so, like...
We want the equipment around. We might be fine with that. Swordsman 2, Ninja the Hand, Unliving Legionnaire, the shield deployment. I'm thinking about Legionnaire as a fine one-off for like a late, or like again handing off the flying, but also like this is a card that's been powerful on the other side as like evasive threat plus recursion late. Kree Commandos is also a pile of keywords.
They are also a villain.
Yeah. Bullseye.
Bullseye's worth, for sure.
Yeah, this is like, discard for damage and sack something for more damage. Especially like with stuff like Stolen Stark Tech. If we can find more things like that. Black is looking fine here. We should keep an eye on a secondary color if... do I care about... Is Lifelink on the list? It is.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Not huge on, like, 1/1 counters in here, but, like... And, like, it has to be on heroes, too. Maybe that's a little too... We'll see how that... Okay, well...
Alright, your colors are dried out.
Alright, we're being told things like pick up Truck Toss, because this is 4 mana, 4 damage. Yeah. Keep an eye out. Okay. Yeah, there wasn't much of that pack. I'm not, like, feeling too bad about it. Decoy Ploy, I'm not a huge fan of, except in this color combo, because it's a lot easier to get hero-villain pieces in this.
White-black is the most mixed of those, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, black seems fine.
Agent Maria Hill?
That is teamwork.
Web up is just fine removal.
Yeah, web up is just fine. Not a ton I'm super, like, happy with in here anyway. So, like, web up, I think I'm fine grabbing. We'll see what colors end up looking like. Yeah. Truck Toss and Red Hulk are both cards I'm happy with in red. Pepper is not. Yeah, from how the format... So the early, like, read on the format Loon, thanks for the raid as well. Hello, everybody. We're in the middle of drafting for Super Adaptoid, trying to find ways to throw a bunch of different keywords on our buddy here. The early find in this set very quickly was that white was the deepest color. Not only like most white commons going even down to like the lowest are like just really powerful pieces, but also that like those pieces are also very strong individually. The secondary on that kind of played out as things went later is that red is the one that's kind of with the least depth. It still has a lot of powerful pieces, but then it falls off a cliff very quickly. Hammer Defeat, Lightning Strike. I'm not really... Quicksilver doesn't really do anything for me. Loki is an interesting...
Which was a difference from the initial first read, which was that green was the weakest color, but
yeah, a lot of...
it seems like that is not actually panned out.
It's more that like red just isn't something like if there's more than like a couple people in it, it dries up way too fast.
Solid stuff in here actually for us still.
Yeah, recruit. I don't think Colleen is really what we're looking for. I'm always fine with rocks on brutes because the basic land cycling on this is like obviously real, and then the body gets pretty real pretty quickly. Take up the shield as lifelink indestructible. That's a funny, like, use that as a trick to... I'll keep that in mind. I'm going to take the fixing here on brutes, and I guess the menace as well, to try to make this look a little better. I'm hedging a little bit on what I think color 2 looks like. You can kind of see right now... Ooh, we got Arnim and we got the Troopers, both of which are like villain likers, havers. We go with Arnim, I think.
They're actually also very similar cards.
Yeah, they both are like 3-drops that make a bonus body in some way.
And they both count 2 or more creatures in your grave.
Yeah. But the thing I'm looking at with my secondary colors is that I've got a couple... yeah, is a legend for Adaptoid. Creek Commandos, Brutes, Cumberland Warrior... Second Brute?
Is Prowess on the list for Super Adaptoid?
Haste, Flying, no. First Strike, Double Strike, Death Touch. No, so we get Flying Vigilance off of that. Which is also fine. I'm just like, the one toughness on that is the biggest killer, and we're not much of a prowess deck.
Oh yeah, for sure.
2 brutes. This is probably the top of what I want here, but it makes the white easier. It doesn't help too much with the red as a splash. Red has to be a main color if we want to do that. Ha.
The Serpent Society.
The creature with Death Touch. Irby's an easy way to have flying added and kind of smooth things out. I'm reasonably happy with this. Crossbones, Robot Domination. Ooh. Wow, black is looking nice in this pack. Robot Domination is creature cards from anywhere put in the graveyard, lose a life, draw a card, plan counter, and then when it hits 3, make 3 2/2s. Then we also have Crossbones.
It's kind of like the inverse of Political Triumph.
Yeah.
Costing...
I am fine with that, I think. I know our defeat would be... We already have one of those. I'm going to pick this because it's something we don't have. Okay. Another copy of Quicksilver. That's funny. This is the 3rd double red card. Too evil to stay dead, Ninja the Hand. Not the right fixing. Too evil to stay dead. Pick up a creature, put it back into play. That's like okay. Okay. Don't have any of those. I'm happy to get one of them. We're still kind of hedging on second color here. I don't think I'm playing 3 copies of this. Alright, pack 3. Let's get some assistance on what we're doing here. Mockingbird? Mockingbird has the double strike.
That's true.
War Machine has flying and helps out. Ghost is just Ghost. We can't steal unblockability, but that's still real. Yeah, the problem with, like, the red is the double red on everything that's playable in red is such a high bar. Justice is the best card in this pack. Justice, what a card. Like... Yeah, Mockingbird in here, Luke Cage Powerman, Widow's Bite, that's a card I'm happy to I definitely want to have in here. Another source of indestructibility would be nice. Burrowback, there's actually a lot in here I'm happy with. Burrowback up, Crossbones. But, like, Widow's Bite is, like, the interactive piece that I'm super wanting to have in this. So... a little bit more of that. Masters of Evil, Cruel Alliance. Masters of Evil is huge. Just like the both the pump side and the search side is pretty nice as well. We are 13 villains, huh? Sure, let's have that as our top end. Invisible Woman, Bullseye. Second Bullseye's probably the top end of what I'm willing to consider for that. Another Domination, Decoy Ploy. Spider-Man? I like this Spider-Man. I do feel like the white is a little bit more than the red here, just because of the double red versus double white piece. Without any real fixing in here. This does hand off an indestructible in another way. Okay, alright. Claw. Hey, Claw. I like Claw a lot. Third Brutes. I'll take the Hideout. This has the Connive and fixing on it. The Connive is actually the piece I'm most interested in. Okay, and a second Widow's Bite makes me feel fine about passing up one earlier. Okay, I'm a little skeptical on our curve, but not too much. I'll take an unblockable body over, well... Yeah, I'll take an unblockable body. Truck's out. I love this, like, weird hybrid bit in the middle here.
Yeah, this pile of hybrid that's actually just black and white.
Yeah, like, just this nonsense. Sure, I'll take a crowd that's something to play early. Ooh, wow! Yeah?
This is really good to see. Black was pretty open in this like draft, it turns out.
Okay. Yeah, that's happy to see. We already got the second Widow's Bite. I'm probably gonna cut out a Stark Tech. We're gonna have
probably
to cut
means that no one opened Doom, unfortunately.
Yeah, no Doom. That's not a card I'm playing. I'm probably also not playing the second copy of that. Okay. Sword's been a lot worse in here, but the Stolen Stark Tech still does its job, and the Connive is actually pretty effective on, like, what Swordsman does. So, that's, like, nice. Also, like, yeah, that'll work out. Alright, let's put this together. So, in white, Triumph, Web Up, Mockingbird. We'll take a look at those after. In black, we've got Widow's Bite, Cruel Alliance, Claw, Hour. And then Black Widow, Ghost, Bullseye 1, and Super Adaptoid. And then filling out the deck, we got like the Brutes, Masters of Evil, Legionnaire, Robot Domination, Swordsman, a couple Stark Techs, the Red Room Recruit, Decoy Plot, and I don't know if we have enough heroes for me to care about Sue. The lifelink is obviously there, but that's expensive. Heroes are... We're not even doing 1/1 counters. I'm not going to bother with that. Okay, so we need to cut down on this here. Oh, and we'll put in the villain. Max on Brutes. Air Domination, Hour. Probably fine cutting out, like, one of the Stark Techs and... We're not built super great to take advantage of Robot Domination, but we're not built, like, to not do it. Yeah, one Stolen Stark Tech, and... maybe the Decoy Ploy? We only have 4 heroes. You know, sure, whatever. The heroes are pretty good, though, because it's Black Widow, Spider-Man, Mockingbird, and... yeah, who's our other... oh, you're a villain. Swordsman, okay. Yeah, I didn't die there. Okay. Very all in on the idea of the Super Adaptoid, but I really like the idea of the Super Adaptoid, so... This looks fine. All colors, nice curve, removal pieces. Great. Very happy to see something like this in a hand. Okay. Widow's Bite is 3 on that. Yeah, especially, like, being able to steal something like Indestructible or Evasion feels like a really good place to be with a card like that. Alright. Hello. Nick Fury. This is a Savannah Lion. 2 counters. Hero. Okay, sure.
You know what I just learned about Super Adaptoid right this second?
What
that
did
I did not notice until just now.
What's that?
That doesn't say another target creature you control. It's just any creature.
Ooh. That's fun.
You can steal keywords off your opponent's stuff, too.
I'm not going to drop the land here. And I want to keep Mockingbird with kind of what we're sitting on here. Good to know.
It didn't occur to me until just now that that does not say you control.
That's fair.
Which, given that it happened literally at the same time, someone in chat just pointed out that exact thing right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're sitting on a couple tricks. Our opponent just has Nick Fury. We can trade 2 for 2. I'm sorry. They actually are on...
They're on activating Nick Fury, it sounds like, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take the action then. I wasn't planning on it, but
they showed a third color immediately.
Now that they've the 4 colors activate, actually.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh. I'll take the removal spell. We've got 2 more kill spells and Mockingbird. Yeah.
Mockingbird wears the Stolen Stark tech really well post.
Yeah.
You know.
Ooh, okay. Combat first. Mockingbird second. Robot Domination third. So that was Surveil, Keep on Top. Knights of wanting a 1/1 counter. Okay. If a creature goes to graveyard, we get bonuses for it. Your graveyard from anywhere. Draw a card, lose a life.
Ooh,
yeah, look at
so
this.
Conniving in a way also counts. Or milling or so on and so forth.
They have Thanos. Right.
That makes sense. They're playing both Thanos and Nick Fury. Then.
Yeah.
They found both of the we're playing those.
Sitting here like, wait a minute. They're at 9.
So far
though.
looking like base green 5 color.
Yeah. Here we be. I'm just gonna move on in.
Wow, that's the best double block in the world right now. Sure, let us draw a card and you lose both your guys.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
That's a beautiful double block.
Okay. I'm gonna pass. We can end step Hour of Defeat. Okay. The reason they didn't blow up the plan is because it's sorcery speed on the removal there. So I think they wanted the like blocker to try to they were trying to like deal with the immediate board. Yeah, sorcery speed on this. But yeah, seeing this mana base, this is 5 color. Not only is it 5 color, the reason I was thinking Thanos in particular is the last piece of that.
Surveillance room.
The
fact that this is a...
For Thanos activation, you need 6 color, actually.
Yes.
So... And, like, say they did that, they could go, like, Thanos activate, name even, or something like that, and try to move from there. That's the idea here. Anyway. They did have the ability to activate Nick Fury on 5.
I'm just double checking again because I got into an argument about this relatively recently. Looking at the card data of both Surveillance Room and for Hidden Grotto, because they're the same card. They just one is just not Hidden Grotto. They are both actually at least C, or in Hidden Grotto's case, C plus cards in their formats.
Or like Conduit.
They're actually genuine. Yeah, they're actually genuinely pretty good. They're the only good builder lands.
We got Bob. Ooh, we got Political Triumph on curve?
Yeah. And you also don't mind discarding like Masters of Evil to block some boots or something.
Yeah, this is actually a hand I'm fine like discarding on non-land.
Sorry. To recruit.
Yeah. Like having this. Okay.
Ooh, swordsman as well.
Okay.
Plays.
Yeah, let's go ahead and red room, see what our... yes, I want the scry to resolve first, please.
I think we want that, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is the last one we kind of do want, though.
And then I think I'm just discarding swordsman here.
Sure.
I have a 3...
And you have a different discard outlet on Masters of Evil, which is built into the card and other things like that.
Okay, and we can use Spider-Man as a trick to, like, win this fight. So.
Mm.
Yeah, non-attacking gains indestructible. They went for a treasure, so they got the ramp.
Funnily enough, that is also a way to launder Indestructible onto Adaptoid.
Okay. Yeah. They spent that... They don't have white, they're just fully off it. Not coming in, huh?
They smelled something.
Yeah, that's fine. We don't have anything else to do.
The brutes, I think, are just coming in as brutes.
Yep. They still don't have white source.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this will just be like play the brutes on 5, play the Masters of Evil on 6. Spider-Man wins us a combat if like things go either in or sideways. They're 3 color.
That
fixes for white, but 3 color. Okay.
Either that or they're just playing that for the basic lands they're playing.
We are just hero in training forever, which is, you know.
It's a good plan.
Okay. Well.
Spider-Man is not attacking? Yeah, you can just not attack with the creature that you put the indestructible on.
I like Widow's Bite is quite good with this. Yeah. Yeah, we can give it to the thing we want to adapt on. Oh God.
Oh fuck. Widow's Bite.
We need to catch.
Can't kill that.
We need to catch her in combat to Widow's Bite kill. They also have.
I don't think they're attacking.
They're also gonna go nuts, which they get to do before we draw this. Oh God, the timing is bad there.
So, Squirrel Girl is the strongest card in the set.
Hell's Kitchen.
Like...
Oh, okay, alright, we want to... We're gonna Masters of Evil.
Squirrel Girl enabled a turn 3 win in Standard at the moment.
We can't do that. We're looking to try and... No, I think we have to hold back right now. John Beetle, right in the name. Yeah, that's true.
They can just activate Squirrel Girl for the rest of the game and probably beat us.
Yeah, that's the reason I'm, like, digging with those scries to try to find... That doesn't kill. I love that this is, like, mono green going on here. Like, but, like, we have... Heavy splashing? Do we have a pump spell on Wolverine before he fights? Yeah. God damn. We're not even gonna need the activation on Squirrel Girl. We also can't kill Wolverine in combat now.
Mm-hmm.
That's not great. Yeah. We could block Squirrel Girl or things to live. We're moving on. We're just moving on.
Yeah, we're just gonna move on because there was no winning this game.
Not with this. I don't see a breaker that gets us back. That's so good though. But yeah, Wolverine here has when Wolverine would take damage, instead heal Wolverine full, and then take the hit. So like this 3 is fake. That's a really I thought they were off color with those heroes in training, but they really weren't. Like this is mono green splashing cards. That's a really interesting deck. I like that a lot. They also had a really good read on us. like them having the correct read on Spider-Man as that trick was like
Yeah.
really like really strong at keeping.
They've been
the
playing
board.
a lot of this format. They were Mythic tier, so it makes sense that they read that correctly.
Should be fine. It's a little slow. Bullseye is nice for making the little slow bit not be too bad though. Because we can like play Bullseye, ditch a card, and get it.
The Mind Stone.
Okay. So this
That's concerning.
So the Mind Stone's active is like a Conjurer's Closet, flicker every turn.
Yeah.
It's also a ramp. Like they're on 4 down. It's
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Kind of wild that they printed the white one of those first.
Yeah, we went black, then white, and now I don't know. It will.
White being officially the worst color
Okay.
ramping.
Sweet. I'm sorry. Is this miss a land drop? Ooh. Okay. That's great. So they missed a land drop. We get to Bullseye discarding.
Unliving Legionnaire?
Yeah, or like, well, Legionnaire curves fine. But like, if we discard 2 creatures to this, then yeah, let's go Legionnaire. We can play Stark Tech and eat it as well. Like, this can eat artifacts in play. We also just have Hour of Defeat, so. Alright. Huh. We're gonna go. Pass here. I want them to like equip and try to do a little bit more with Hulkling, and then we can Hour of Defeat. Okay. No thanks. Okay. So then. Just keep attacking. See if they take. They didn't block last time. So why would they block this time? I think we want the board right now. So they can equip to War Machine, but War Machine can't self-pump. And that's... making that attack drops a lot of defenses. So I'm... they also just don't have land 4 still, so... Okay. Scry 1. Oh, it doesn't... that thing untaps. Oh, it's supposed to... that's fine. We... Stolen Stark Tech... What do we want to do with that? They kept that on top. Oh, we're looking at a fight spell, too?
Well, Arnim Zola's on.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. Brutes is on... Yeah. Okay. And Arnim Zola in the long term is on. I'm sorry, this is held. The next red or green creature you cast is free. Okay, so they get Wakanda Royal Guard for free. Another God, the War Machine's going wild. 3+1/+1 counters, and then. Okay, so we need to kill War Machine like yesterday. It's
Yeah, that's fair.
okay.
He's,
All right. I've okay. Another. Okay. That at least can block the double upturn. Yeah. All right. So we're going to take 8 in the air, and we're going to have problems on the ground, but it's okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. How do I want to go about this? We can go double block the Wakandan Royal Guard, makes one of the two indestructible. Being able to connive with the Roxxon Brutes might be the end of the game here, actually. Hold on. Hold on, I've got a thought for winning this turn.
Ooh.
Okay, go to 5. Ah, you do have another body. Okay. Roxxon Brutes is lethal? Yeah, is lethal. They needed to not
That's-
attack with the 4/4.
That's 3. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because Rocks on Brutes.
For what it's worth, even without the connive there, they only have one
Yeah.
blocker. They would need.
Yeah, this does have trample on the double upturn, so we needed to win before that.
Yeah.
But no, the mistake there was just attacking with, yeah, this was a 12/4, but attacking with it lost them the game because this only untaps if it attacks alone. So, okay, I feel like I played that one a little loose early and then really well late. So, happy about that.
I love Menace.
Yeah. I'm really liking the,
It's my most.
black artifact stuff in this set. It's wild.
It's neat. Yeah. I feel like Menace is my favorite form of evasion in Magic. It's the most interactive, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Where you have to really think about whether or not you're going to spend the resources of blocking it or not, but it's not like a you just can't do it.
Right. It's not a no, it's a long-term. This looks harder to keep, but Rocks on Brutes makes this fine, I think.
Yeah, the basic land cycling makes this fine, I think, for sure.
I'm a little worried about, speed of the opponent. Okay, that... Also, I don't need to. I don't
That
need
makes
to.
it look even better.
Okay, now I just don't need to do that. That's fine.
Yeah, the fact that your opponent doesn't play anything on 1 or 2, we don't care about the speed of our opponent anymore.
Debating if I want to swap this
Masters
out.
of Evil grabbing... Yeah, I think that might be a good idea.
Let me go grab Robot Domination. Okay. They have something here on 3.
We say the nay.
Okay. You. Okay. We're going to play Spider-Man just as Spider-Man here. And then we're going to get rid of our... Yeah. Okay, Adaptoid can grab Vigilance Reach. Kid Loki is draw your second card. Okay. What do I want to put out here? Attack and play Brutes? Attack and play Brutes. Then we say the nay. No. Oh, we're just killing Spider-Man. Okay. I would like to draw land 6 to be able to, super Adaptoid mock. Ooh, here's flying for us. We're just tapping Rocks on Brute for attacking for 3 here? Sure. Land 6. And then we go Mockingbird. Super Adaptoid. And we're gonna steal the Yeah, we're gonna steal the double strike first. Because we have our own flyer, and there's a, you know, we can steal the menace as well. Sure? What is this? A wrath? Two pump spells? Literally two pump spells? No, okay. Okay. Night Nurse pick up Red Guardian, but you don't have lands for that. Origins of the Avengers. Scry 2, sure. Hero from your hand into play. Draw a card. Okay, sure. And then 1/1 counter on each creature control. Well. Huh. Okay, so that means next turn we are attacking for lethal with the Brutes. Okay, so they can put a... They just drew a card off that. They're not going to play Sharon. When you attack alone, investigate. We just don't block whatever comes in because Red Guardian would kill us. They're at 5. So... we get to go... How much of their board can I eat right now? Yeah, double strike doesn't work the way we want. Okay, now we're good, I think. So, with the board as large as it is, first strike... They can only Red Guardian one of the two down. But that's the third creature dead. So, here's the boys. The lads have shown up. And then we get to do a really funny victory. I will sack one of these. Thunk. Thanks, the lads. It took a while to find the position for robot domination to, like, function, but that turn there where it was, like, draw 3 and then our team dies and a new team shows up felt really nice. Picking up Masters of Evil was probably incorrect. Like, I think Spider-Man would have been a little more playable in the position, but I was looking at, like, pushing heavier damage through. That's fine. All right. Chuck, robot. I want to do more keyword things. We haven't gotten to adapt to it enough. This ain't it. Okay. This is it. This is fine. The idea here is that Ghost is our actual attacking buddy. Ooh,
that makes it more complicated.
That's
swordsman
the
and
yeah.
that's like the interaction you have with swordsman right now.
I was gonna say it's easy to dip swordsman off here, and then that shows up.
Yeah.
I think it's still swordsman, but I'm sad about it.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
Like, I'm not happy to do it, but, like, I will, because, like, having Ghost backed up is gonna be better. That's good, too. Okay.
I want to talk about having Ghost backed up. If, you know, it's Swordsman Ghost and Stark Tech is on Ghost.
I know that.
Then unblockable, you know, like 5/5 eventually.
Yep. Okay, Kingpin's Enforcer. Hi, my name is... Alright, give me a card.
So a land and maybe something else. Okay.
Yeah, I'll hit the something else. Okay, they get their lifelink. Yeah, the big eyeballs. Alright. Just gonna block. I see. Alright.
Huh. That's fun.
Okay. So, any villain death is... it comes back.
Yes.
Alright. This exiles for when that matters. For their, like, 5 and 6 drops that we don't want them to be able to replay, like, you know.
Yeah.
I don't need to take any damage here, but they do get to gain the life, and they know it. Okay. Land here's fine. We get to go Cruel Alliance. Teamwork, target you, tap you. Okay. So the token would trigger that, but obviously it's gone, and the finality counter was on the other one. All right. 6th land, another brute. Okay. Yep. We want
move the start tech onto Ghost, just get another extra point of
yeah.
or you can connive.
We can connive it.
instead.
We can do both.
That also does
Equip one.
damage.
Equip one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So connive onto it doesn't matter if this trades. It comes back. We don't care.
Yeah.
Ooh.
If you're going to be attacking alone, it's going to be something that's going to be unblockable anyway.
Yeah, we might as well take the counter. And that also gets us the activation. Okay. We could move that to Red Room, but I'm actually going to leave it because right now the actual thing I want next turn is the ability to have... I don't think this does anything. Well, no, it does. Whenever one or more creatures becomes tapped. So, okay, teamwork, get rid of my unblockable threat.
Alright, so now we have to go over the instead of sliding up.
And this is going to be pick up 2 removal. Well, 1 removal. They only have 1 thing to pick up with it right now. So Arnim just makes a bunch of menacers. So that's like the end goal there. Here's the line. Okay. They have no hand. Draw the discard. 1/1 counter on Kingpin's Enforcers. Oof. The lifelink is a long-term killer here. Okay. It'll come back, but it'll come back without the counters. And it is sack... Well, it's can sack any. Okay. Alright, so the line this turn is... in for 6. Pass, and we're going to try and kill next turn. Don't like that. We're still going to try and kill next turn. But... So they get to Thunderbolts this back. I should have let them draw. This was incorrect, I think. That's good. That's a very good draw here. Because now they...
for it, if nothing else.
Well, no, because I should have let them draw because now they can put the counter on Kingpin's Enforcer.
Oh, yeah.
That's why it was an incorrect play. Not... Oh, boy.
Web up is nice.
Yeah.
That's also exile, so...
Ugh. So, on their fourth attack, they get to pick up 2 kill spells. I think I have to hit that. We can block Kingpin's Enforcers and kill it. Obviously, they have us in the air after a couple turns. We're looking for... Masters of Evil? Okay. Okay. Masters of Evil? Is that good
Pretty
enough?
good.
Is that good enough?
That's 2 menacing, 5 power creatures with an additional... It's... From the numbers I'm reading here, that's enough, I think.
They can make a bonus
No.
blocker.
So here's the thing. I don't think it is, actually. They're going to get a hit for 10. But kind of guaranteed they gain 3 back. They would trade both of their creatures away. The brutes would just come back. We would not die on crackback.
We're gonna try it. So the thought process
On
is...
crackback, we would die. We would go to 3.
Okay, they went to
like,
blockers.
because of our...
The good thing about them going to blockers here is that they... Oh, God. They do have us?
Well, if this resolves exactly as is, they lose the enforcers because they got the finale counter.
What the hell's this do?
Oh no, that does. No, hold on. They flickered the thing that was going to come back anyway.
Yeah, but now they have lethal.
Ah, because it's
Because
a flyer.
yeah, they have lethal here.
Yeah, the car is a flyer. I
Yeah.
did not know that the car was a flyer. I probably should have. It does literally say
Flying car.
on it.
I pulled the best thing I could off the top there. We were dead. This has menace as well. There was the turn where I let them have a single point on that I think... No, like, so the problem is, one of the things they had that was really powerful there is that they also... Oh, God, I guess we maybe just wanted to attack with, the Menacers? Yeah, Enforcers did so much work there. I undervalued and should have tried to get that off the table quicker. But one of the things there is that, like, they actually had way more blockers than it looked like because of the Thunderbolts conspiracy, and the Enforcers has a sack. I'm willing to keep this. The sacrifice ability on that, like, lets them sack a creature and then rebuy it, like, you know, actively. Okay. So this is villains and artifacts, ping for 1. Sure. Artifacts ping for 1, huh? Okay. That's a little terrifying, actually. I'm just not going to let them keep that.
That's fair.
That's too terrifying.
If they're including Loki in their deck, then they clearly have some ways of using Loki, right?
And, like,
that's
there's a thing. So Loki is... Okay. Okay. The thing with Loki is that Loki is, like, equal to or less than power, which is 2 there. But, like,
yeah,
2 drops include things like Widow's Bite or the like, where it's like, that could get really nasty really fast. With the Legionnaire, I feel a lot better going and just grabbing Robot Domination. Ooh, that's good too.
That's also pretty good.
Okay. So Claw is full hand. We'll get to search. Though, like, they get to play a land and play a 5 here. They have a splash on blue? Don't play leader. That'd be too good. That'd be a wild splash. It'd be really strong if you were doing that. Madam Hydra is going to be a bit of a problem in the long term. That's just a lot of... Oh, we're just conniving? That's it? What?
And they're not even getting the power off of it. Interesting. They're just digging.
Okay, well, let's see what their hand turned into then. Shall we?
Sure. You're 1 off from being able to just immediately power up Legionnaire.
Yeah. Our defeat Cruel Alliance Madam Mask.
I
don't want to leave...
So they have 2 removal spells and Madam Mask.
I don't want to leave
missing
them...
the black?
No, they have...
They just played the... Yeah.
They have the villain hideout, so that's fine. And they have...
Yeah.
I think Madam Mask is the one that makes way too big of a board right now.
Yeah. That's... By yourself, that's 3 villains.
Whereas, like, right now, like, this 1-for-1 removal is against some pretty small ball cards.
Yeah.
Like, Hour of Defeat...
makes you draw a card every time, so, like,
yeah.
You don't really care too much.
Yeah, like, Cruel Alliance, like, that one exiles, so it'll work, but...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, getting a land out. We're just sort of doing things here. Alright, my own hour.
You want to just get rid of Madam Hydra?
Yeah. I kind of do.
And our own Cruel Alliance. Opponent, your hand was pretty good. Let's
That's
go ahead
fine.
and also have it.
Yeah, they're not really threatening me back. They can double block, but I'm super happy with the double block because of, you know.
Get rid of the thing that will ping us.
Yeah, okay. Finding land 7 makes Legionnaire a lot better, obviously. We want to do that. I'm expecting Cruel Alliance on Ghost at some point. They just, like... Okay, land 6. 1 unknown. Are we just going to connive a 15th time? Yeah, like, having... This is, like, a really... It's also creature card from anywhere, so, like, when we cycle things... Okay, that's the play I was expecting.
Yeah.
That's
Birds.
fine. That eats the Hour of Defeat and then draws a card, I think. So, that's fine. Because if they don't take that action, you know.
They get beat down by a 4/4 that's possibly going to get larger.
Yeah. I found the
Oh,
Cruel
a lot
Alliance
of fun
target.
there. Yeah, I see where we're going to go ahead and exile.
Yep, found the Cruel Alliance target. Goodbye.
Bye, Thor. Please leave.
Yeah. And then Teamwork, and then Thor, and then you.
Teamwork is a cost, so you can't react to it.
And then now they can Cruel Alliance the Red Room, but if they go for Hour, we're ready. Hydro Assault Robots, and then they get to use both of these to use Cruel Alliance on the Roxxon Brutes instead. That's the line. We can't save it.
Like it.
We can't save it. Okay.
Brutes.
So the line is actually Unliving Legionnaire. I know this looks silly, but it's Unliving
But you're
Legionnaire.
teasing out the... Okay, I get it, yeah.
There's the like known kill spell in hand.
There's the known kill spell in hand, and this is +1 power. This kills in 2 turns with a flyer, specifically.
Okay, we're still doing this, huh? No to Lightning Strike?
Huh. Are they trying to...
They have another
ramp
Cruel?
into something?
They have another Cruel. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Sweet. That's the draw I want.
Yeah, because now you can hold up the start attack for Roxxon Brutes.
Yep.
Because now
Come on! Like,
they gotta rip this eventually, right? They gotta.
Hydro Assault Robots for
Come on.
ping for 3 here. Or ping for 2, it doesn't ping on itself.
You gotta play it. Come on.
I mean, if they don't, we just attack with Roxxon Brutes and it's fine, right? Like,
Yeah. Is our defeat a sorcery or an instant?
that is an instant.
Okay, they're probably gonna do it mid-combat then.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna connive.
Yeah, may as well.
Okay.
No, you're not gonna connect. Okay, there.
Finally, God.
Jeez.
Okay.
It took 9 Uriels for you to cast this Hour Defeat.
Pass up on the 3 to each creature because that's clearly not going to do anything in this position.
Yeah, that's wipe my own board. Leave me with 1, 2, 4.
We're going to move this over here because 5 is now a lethal threat. So.
Yep.
All right. Any play they have is a ping for 3, which is like pretty dang powerful. Help.
That's also pretty fucking good as a thing to play out.
Yeah.
Oof, ping for 3, entire board gets +2/+1.
They can't all out there, they die.
True. But they can swing in with the 4/5.
Yeah. Okay. Just don't do anything. That one's fine too.
That's flying on Super Adaptoid.
Ooh.
And Herbie
also. Okay, so we go. So we go Herbie counter on. Yeah, because it's like Herbie. Hello.
That's also
that
really
forces
good.
2 blocks, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Also, this lets you do the laundering with Super Adaptoid.
It does. Not that I think there's a game past this, because they're forced to double block here and lose 2 of their biggest threats. I don't think they've got enough juice left, but I'm not going to count them out with how they've been, like, throwing things off the top here. Alright. So we get you under. That's 1 off the table. And now we've got Herbie for lethal next turn? Yeah, we have Herbie for lethal next turn. Okay, discard a land. And what's your other play? Land. Okay. So, the Herbie for lethal this turn is that we can move the stolen Stark Tech. And then connive.
Yes.
Not onto Herbie, but Rocks on Brutes puts a counter.
Yes.
Just for the second draw. And then we'd be able to launder First Strike Menace flying onto... I like the idea our opponent has going on, which is basically just 100 pieces of removal, and then, like, these assault robots. But
yeah, they plan on bleeding you dry then just keeping your board clear.
Also, Loki absolutely had the sort of stuff that, like...
Oh, yeah, getting rid of Loki was extremely correct. They played so many instants of sorceries in this game.
Yeah, endless exile removal. Yeah, we had the...
But Stark Tech still did work. It still
we had to, like... We had to pull their hand onto the table, like, to get them to play that hour. Like... I was making a lot of, like, really slightly suboptimal moves to try to pull that out of the hand. Like, playing the flyer on 6, obviously, is like...
Yeah, the problem is that because we had that plan on board, they were highly incentivized to not play, you know, destroy removal. They wanted to play exile and everything to avoid you drawing cards.
So I realize that this hand is, like, a little missing on these two. We don't actually have the ability to play those. But we have Black Widow.
All of your creatures can be played specifically because the hideout... Everything in your deck is either a hero or villain.
Yeah.
And if they're a hero, they're going to be white. If they're a villain, playable with the black.
Okay.
And Rocks on Brutes is the last land anyway.
I'm gonna play Claw into the, like, open board because Widow's Bite and a couple things, obviously, like, make Black Widow look a little awkward there. Whereas here, like, this is still, like, a threat on board, especially, like, with Black Widow. And, like, getting a card out of them is going to be fine. Land cycle and stuff? Cool. Land cycle for a third color. Oh boy, okay. Intriguing. What is that all about? Bullseye. Okay. Discard a card, kill Claw? Makes Black Widow look a little awkward, but they still have to discard a card for it, and if we can get the Stolen Start tech, that'd be really funny. Discard Atlantis attacks. Okay. No, this actually might be Cycle Brutes, grab a Swamp, play Red Room. Slightly awkward, but I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
two toughness against Bullseye.
it's not Bullseye on the table.
Awkward.
That's asking for trouble. So, well, okay. They also have their villain hideout. 4 in hand. Kang. Kang's terrifying. In the long run, that's a lot of, how do we want to deal with Kang? Kang connives. I want to try and leave up, like, Widow's Bite or something like that, but... it doesn't do anything here. Maybe it's a... I have a thought. We'll see how our board looks by the end of this. This is me planning Bullseye with Death Touch 3 turns out. Hopefully if they wait till combat with Black Widow, that'd be best. But, okay, we're just discarding AIM, and then we're going to get in with Kang. Okay. Another... okay, interesting. Alright,
Now the color has been revealed.
Yeah. Both lands they discarded, by the way, were that.
Mhm.
Okay, that's fine. No. So Kang in. Draw discard. Villain's not illegal. But yeah, discarding multiple white sources. Okay. So that means they had to discard a real card there because otherwise Kang was going to be small enough to double block. Madam Mask. Okay. I want them to discard a land here. Yes. Oh, okay. Also, the timing on this was wrong. All right, are you ready to watch a blowout happen here?
Nice. I am.
This is going to be really silly. Okay. So, we want Bullseye Death Dealer. Scry plans. I need full control here. Please stop that. I don't know how much I care about drawing the Masters of Evil on 5 lands, actually. Yeah. Okay. Full control. All right. Before any of this happens, teamwork, both sides. Bullseye gains Death Touch. -2/-2 on Mask.
And you discard Stolen Stark Tech.
Yep.
And then target Kang because Bullseye now has Death Touch.
Goodbye, Kang. Okay, and that's the Bullseye's trick shot. Even our opponent's like, hell yeah. Like, we got to pull off.
That's a real Bullseye bullshit right there.
Yeah, that's the real nonsense right there.
The good news about playing Super Adaptoid in this is that he isn't actually vulnerable to Bullseye because Political Triumph will give him +1/+1.
He's vulnerable in a moment for a split.
If they tap less than 3,
yeah,
then no longer vulnerable.
Yeah, which like 5 mana here, like I feel like they're just gonna like slam something large and pass. Is my assumption on this turn.
They just drew leader, so just gonna play that.
They're sitting here looking at Thanos off green.
Mm-hmm.
They have everything but the green. I guess they can make the green here, but they can't make.
They do have the black, red, and white just on the field to be able to just play them.
I love the trick, getting to do the trick shot. Okay.
Okay, that does go lower than 3. Yeah, there you go.
That's fantastic. We want to steal flying. So, yeah. No, thank you.
Do it anyway.
Yep. And then,
Irby can just get in too, can't he? I mean,
yeah.
He's going to get sniped out of the air anyway.
Okay. Super Adaptoid can grab Menace from an Armin Zola. There, I knew it!
Oh, they did have
I
it.
knew it!
All right.
They're off the final color.
They got the colorless. They got the white, red, black, and blue. They
Yep.
just need the green.
Okay, our board is not terribly. We need a kill spell for that pretty badly. So there's the obvious top deck that just wins them the game.
It is true though that you can target him with Super Adaptoid and just grab his keywords.
I will steal the lifelink Death Touch, absolutely.
Yeah.
I guess we do that. Extra point of damage on Super Adaptoid. So if they draw a green or an untapped green or an untapped colorless source, they can Thanos. Okay, untapped blue ain't it.
They're tapping specifically here. Interesting.
Now we do have the other obvious issue of like Thanos is just large, and we're just gonna connive. Okay.
They did specifically leave up the red, white, blue, and black. So, like,
Yeah.
that might just be that they wanted to keep up as much, you know, colors as possible.
I don't think they can go into combat here.
Oh, yeah, no, you just double block and trade. Like, no questions asked.
I would do that in a heartbeat. They can get in with Yellow Jacket, I
You
suppose.
can even do that with...
Really?
You can even just... Okay. Is there a white indestructible trick?
Yeah, there's the +1/+1 lifelink indestructible piece.
I have a feeling that that's something that they may actually have in hand, but...
In these colors, that's such a... Okay, they backed off.
Yeah.
It
would be definitely a little bit greedy to be doing that, for sure.
The problem they have is that they're dying in the air right now.
Mm-hmm.
Are they... Well... Okay, we get to connive. That's gonna go on Ghost. Sure. We're gonna play the land so that Armin is active. And then I guess we're just attacking in the air? Yeah. I don't want to attack with things that Thanos can block because Thanos can...
Yeah, and gain life.
Yeah. Menace, please. The Thanos... So Thanos, by the way, is odd or even destroy each other creature of that. Even gets our air, but leaves Armin and Ghost. I think they have to have it next turn or they die. If they do have it, they're in a pretty strong position because Thanos is a 6/6 lifelinker still. Thanos is not playing by playing fair or on this card. Not included in the half and half. Not that they would be choosing odd anyway. But...
Yeah.
All right.
It is a double creature, after all.
All right, go to 6, pass the turn. If they play a green or untapped green or untapped colorless source, because this is villain activated abilities as well.
Oh, interesting.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah. And like, obviously with this much mana, they have to have it. Like
they're definitely playing the green for sure.
No, I mean like
I just don't know if it.
They have to
Oh, as in they have to or they lose. Got it.
Yeah, they have to here. I don't think in this position anything other than the activation on Thanos gets there. I'm not gonna block, I don't think.
Fair.
I could block with Red Room and...
You'd have to triple block him, technically, because they could kill one of these with Bullseye.
That's true. I guess then I'm just gonna take the hit.
Yeah.
We're not gonna bother.
It would be entirely doable to triple block.
The thing is, they go to
it's
10.
not.
They go up to 10.
Yeah.
And what if they drew like a tap? Ooh. Okay, a flyer.
A flyer means no, they can't block Super Adaptoid. We got Menace on it.
Yeah, we have Menace on it. That's a very good draw. Because that's another body.
Yeah.
Alright, let's quick do the math then.
We got 3 blockers. We should connive first, probably.
Yeah,
right?
so right now it is Super Adaptoid gets in, Ghost gets in.
That is minimum 6, possibly 7 damage if you connive onto one of them.
They have 3 blockers, we have 5 other attackers. They're just dead.
Yeah, considering that they're not gaining life because Thanos has attacked. That is like 5 lands in a row.
Yeah, luckily it doesn't matter. But yeah, because this is 4, 6, and then blocked, 10. No life gain.
That's lethal. They're tapped out. They can't do anything about this.
Okay. I am stealing Ghost.
Flash.
Super Adaptoid got to win a game?
Super Adaptoid, yeah, for what it's worth, it's Super Adaptoid getting +1 toughness was able to win a game.
Yeah, Super Adaptoid has like a 3 toughness flyer. I'm really excited that like this was as like terrifying as it, should be with this. Like they are any source off of like doing enough does enough of a board sweep.
I'm willing to bet that their deck probably had like individually probably like 2 more colorless sources and like 3 more green sources.
So, okay,
right?
so we had a surveillance room down here. This is both a green source and a colorless. Deck has 17. I'm guessing like literally maybe the card Basic Forest and like 1 duel, right?
Yeah.
What a cool Super Adaptoid copying Thanos for like all that lifelink did matter as well, just from like you can see that on the side there. All right, I'm gonna be right back in a second, then we can keep moving.
Sounds like a plan. Super Adaptoid.
Okay. Yeah, let's see if we can approach maximum magic. One more win. This deck's been a blast.
Yeah, villain stuff seems really fun in general.
Yeah, This deck's very scrungly. This deck is very, like, fighting Scrappy out for its life.
Mm-hmm. Bang house.
Bang house. Yeah, it's sweet. I'm in.
This looks great. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. Okay.
Adaptoid.
Adaptoid's here.
With Stark Tech.
With Stark Tech. Oh, that's our 4. Okay. Hellcat gets in. Hellcat's really good. I'm willing to... Hellcat gets in. Land 3. And we're coming. Okay.
Just force a card out of their hand with Claw, or...
I think I actually want Red Room to have a body that is going to be big enough. Because we need a body alive next turn, right? We need to be able to equip this with something else to have Adaptoid go
That's
off.
true, right, yeah. A 2/3 would be much... So I guess you discard Claw then, instead?
Well, yeah, or maybe just what we draw off the top. We get the Scry, so... If it's
True,
like a...
yeah.
Oh, thanks. That's fine. But this is a 2/3 now, meaning that, like, maybe... Oh god, alright, we're coming in.
Might just be them being aggressive. Let's see.
I think, because Hellcat has Undying.
Right.
Right in the
makes
name.
sense.
My idea here, though, is that, like, next turn... Like, they're just gonna, like, play a 5 here, and then we go Indestructible Super Adaptoid. And, like, hopefully that slows down this absolute incredible march of aggression happening here, right? Like, we need to... We need you to stop, please.
Yeah, having an aggressive, unfortunately, 0/2, well, 1/2 on the, because it does count it, I believe.
Yep.
On the board.
All right. Lightning Strike isn't real, I say, as I ram my shitty stolen Stark Tech. I will take that this time. Okay!
Indestructible token.
Indestructible. This is sitting back. It can trade with the Ant-Man army or keep this back and out, or even trade with the Hellcat, so. Alright, okay. We're gonna get a card out of their hand with the Sonic Claw. We're gonna get their best card. Oh my god. Okay.
Concerning.
Concerning.
But... yeah, reach trample. Okay, yeah, concerning.
Concerning.
I could have swore for a moment that we were looking at our opponent's hand with this. I was like, wait, why are you playing that? That doesn't seem right. And then... No, that's just ours.
That actually... Oh, that might be good. Yeah. Okay, now we're looking at their hand. Get the hell
Pretty good card to get rid of.
Goodbye. I don't think so, champ. Okay. Come on in, boss. Okay. Okay. So we're taking a hit here, by the way.
Yeah.
We can't block Red Hulk until we can kill Red Hulk in combat.
Oh, right, because of the whole fight thing with him, right?
Yeah, like...
Or the bite.
Yeah. There's, like, we don't... Also trample, like... Are they gonna use that to get rid of political
Gorilla.
triumph? Okay.
That's actually really rough. The
Yeah, I wanted that card pretty bad.
bonus would have been nice.
Now, good news. This is enough. Roxxon Brutes plus Super Adaptoid is enough to kill Hulk. And we're at a low enough life total that I have to assume your draw was dead. Like so. If it's a pump spell on Red
They
Hulk, we're
played
like...
the planes that we saw, but
Okay. Robot is actually pretty bad as time goes on here. This is life loss.
yeah, because robot deals damage to us.
Yeah.
Let's give Adaptoid flying.
I don't think I'm attacking is the problem.
That's fair. Scroll lines is nice to see. Like at this point, having multiple, you know, one-for-one
Yeah.
removal cards.
We are in a
is
position
like
where we
nice
now
for us.
want that. We have enough...
Also, play a creature with vigilance opponent. Please do it for us.
Oh,
That's
hello.
something that's genuinely worth attacking for. Yeah. Also, it's a great blocker. So,
I will attack for that because it turns our clock very quick now.
yeah.
Spread. Land. And?
Didn't play a land.
Red Hulk 2!
2. That's a good thing to be able to exile.
Yep. And we're attacking for lethal.
Actually, if you just remove...
Both?
Yeah, just kill them at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Because you web up Red Hulk and just Cruel Alliance without teamwork.
Oh! Thank you, Super Adaptoid Indestructibility.
Yeah, I'm so glad that the stupid plan
The stupid
that we
plan worked.
came up with won this game.
We wrote it up and it got there.
Yeah.
Like, we needed this to be able
Wandering
to blunt...
indestructible onto Super Adaptoid was the thing that made you win.
Because we needed to blunt this assault. Like...
Yeah.
Maximum Marvel, baby. Yeah, just Cruel Alliance away the Cumberland Warrior. And then it's... That's so fun. Glad the Mockingbird... This also, like, really worked here because this is a lethal threat. 6 power double strike. Mockingbird is not a card I think is, like, great.
But being able to put double strike on the Super Adaptoid.
That's basically it. That's the reason it's in the deck. Like, she's here. First, yeah, like, Bullseye having... the Bullseye ultimate, like, card throw is the most Bullseye play as well. Like, that... Oh, yeah, if we didn't hit that Thor, we were in, bad news as well.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Like, they didn't have, we didn't have reach yet, so we couldn't, like, indestructible block it. They didn't have anything to recur, but, like, a 5/5 flyer is, our life total is 5. So, alright, maximum magic, let's go. Arla, what do they got? What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, huh? One,
Good idea.
2, 3, 4. Count them up.
And that guarantees your 4.
Yeah, I'll keep that on 4 because we can scry next turn to, like, get rid of a 5.
We do also have the Masters of Evil, just straight up.
Yeah. We don't have anything to search, which is very funny.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, if you just end up playing it as the creature. Having another creature to further the plan on
Yeah.
Political Triumph is actually good, I think.
Alright. Villains cost one less, villains connive. Okay. So that's gonna, like, push them out, like, aggressive. They could play Madam Mask this turn. That'd be pretty dang strong. Avengers Under Siege.
Avengers Under Siege.
So, good thing about Avengers Under Siege. Non-villain.
And both of our creatures are villains.
Indeed.
Actually, all of the creatures that we
Yes.
can play right now are villains.
Now, the good thing they have in their corner... okay. Okay.
That's pretty good, actually. That's a good thing to discard Masters of Evil, too.
Yeah.
Especially if you draw a land, and then you can just play Ghost and then get Political Triumph online.
And is a villain.
Yes.
Submit 0, target you. Okay. That does get us a card draw.
Yep, from anywhere.
And then...
This also gets us a card draw.
I like it, but not enough. That's really good.
I like that a lot more, yeah.
So, first strike, death touch.
First strike, Menace, Death Touch.
So, sweeper doesn't do anything. Do you have another sweeper? Do you have a real sweeper? Thor.
This is the third person with Thor that we've encountered.
Well, I've got bad
This
news.
is also, I think, yet another person that we're gonna Cruel Alliance Thor away with. Like,
yeah. So, target Thor. We just use Red Room Recruit. Getting that off the board specifically so that they aren't getting the treasure and the mana reduction. I don't want them to have... Right now they have 5 cards in hand. That's their advantage, right? If they're able to convert that, they could come back.
yeah.
They are not able to
There it
convert
is.
that. Hell yes. I love that, like, we have Avengers Under Siege, and it's just like, there's the villain team on the other side, like the hero villain team, too.
Yeah, you have the anti-hero team going up against them.
Like, they show up, and it's like, no, we're just here to shoot you in the head. It's like, oh, wait, no, hold on. wait a minute. Wait a minute. Like, and even if they swept us, Robot Domination draws us 4 cards.
Yeah.
And then makes a bunch of... yeah. Well... Thunderbolt solves the siege. Another... You can see the corner on this. Alright. Let's go ahead and take our maximum magic. What a fun deck. Yeah, I have a fun time with this format. Alright, first things first, let's go find our... Where you at? There, that's right, our first web up. We've never opened this card before.
Mm-hmm. Maybe one day you'll also open up a Lightning Strike.
Maybe one day I'll open a line. It's not here, I don't have one.
Yeah.
But, But yeah, plans to me are very Zendikar quest. And, like, Zendikar quests are fun, but, like, the plans have a little bit more, like, active going on as you're building them. You know, like, we draw a card when a creature dies rather than just putting a quest counter on it and getting it to 3. So like, they play nicely, and, like, it is, like, the Masters of Evil do a good job with them, too. Like, I like them. They're fun. The Vision. All the prowess triggers. Yeah, Thunderbolt's Conspiracy in the right deck is a fantastic card, just like giving all your creatures Undying. Effectively is like, we would have loved this. Sentry, very funny. World War Hulk is terrifying.
It's just 5 slam down whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, like, even in that game, it was like 5 slam down a 5, which, like, doesn't do anything on its own, but then, like, +3/+3 on a creature, then, like, you know what, this creature is here to kill you for, like, 14 next turn minimum or whatever. And it's like, oh, I don't have a plan for that. I talked about Leader a couple times, and the reason I brought up Leader is because Leader's a hell of a, like, nasty thing to see on the board.
Yeah.
You just draw infinite cards off of Leader, because your connives become draw 2, discard 1, and Leader has a free connive. The, like, downside, I suppose, is like, yeah, they're gonna run out of cards. Good luck beating their entire deck.
This card also generates, like, power vaguely equivalent to, like, Prophesied Memory. Like, it's a lot of power that that Leader ends up giving you.
Yeah. These duels are nice. Our Hulk cover is also a funny one for being, like, again, much like world, like, we have an idea for Hulk.
Yeah.
Oh, Black Widow. Black Widow is the, like, what if Reno and Rude was a good card?
Yeah, pretty much exactly that. Because if I remember right, Reno and Rude were also 2/1 Menacers that revealed cards on top of their library. Like,
they had to eat an artifact or creature, I think, to cast it, whereas Black Widow just gets to do that. Also, Black Widow can't miss. Also, Black Widow has the out of, if you can't cast it, you get a bonus. Obviously, comparing a mythic versus an uncommon, that's the reason. But Black Widow is here to steal the intelligence. The intelligence has been stolen. All right. Yeah, one time we played against Leader, we killed Leader on sight for good reason. All right. Well, that'll be it for tonight. Yeah, well, we've got a couple more weeks of this before it leaves off for Hobbits'. That'll be 2 weeks from tomorrow is that set release, so it'll be on a Friday. But yeah, thank you all for joining. If you want to catch more, you can always follow. So you go live. Magic happens on Mondays like this. All the other, we've got all the other things that go on 7 Central. Trails the 3rd on Tuesdays. Dragon Quest Builders on Wednesdays. And Tales of Eternia currently on Thursday. Friday, I'll be off this week. I've got prior commitments, so there won't be any stream then. Doc, I'd ask what you've got going on, but are you done with the wheel?
No.
No. Okay. Well,
I have about 5 hours left of the wheel.
Okay.
I only managed to burn an hour off today. It was pretty great.
Well, if you want to go to sword.zone, there will always be the wheel. But if you want to stick here, follow, subscribe, or just be here having a good time, glad to have you. Yeah. So, thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.